guys.
In case you're just joining us, or never hurts to have a reminder, you're listening to WEFT Sessions, and we have Ocean Glass tonight. And I actually can't decide if it's that there are 5 of you or it's the change in the weather, but you're very colorful. Maybe you're snappy dressers, but
we try our best.
I still remember in 2003, I think it was, seeing a local band in a contest, and they were all wearing like gray sweats. And it was just really, it's like, these guys...
That's disgusting.
It's like, these guys are a great band, but they're not standing out. So you guys are really standing out tonight.
Appreciate that, Tom. Appreciate that.
And I'm thinking that's good for the camera. I'm also thinking me holding this, other than people knowing how clean the station is going to be afterward, this probably doesn't look very good. So I'm still used to this being a radio show and not a radio and also TV show. But why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Sure. We'll go just down the list.
I'm Kyle Solner. Before I was in Ocean Glass, I was actually a solo artist, and we kind of, for those who don't know the backstory, we kind of had a revitalization, if you will, as of good word.
Great word.
As of August or so. It was just Nish here, and he had 4 other members that had swapped out for distance reasons, and he asked me, first and foremost, to get together and start building, a new lineup. And so I guess I was the first addition to the new Ocean Glass.
Could I ask a follow-up question?
No.
You said
Absolutely.
You said for distance reasons, and I'm thinking you're named Ocean Glass and you're in Illinois. So if they either needed to be closer to the ocean or
No, that was just Ocean Glass was just all my. That was my name that I made in high school when I started this band. They all went to Bradley University, so they're like an hour and a half away. It was just hard to do the distance thing. But me speaking as Nish, founder of Ocean Glass, and it's been a good time with these guys. I'm really excited to have everyone here. Justin doesn't have a mic, but Justin plays bass back there, and then behind me is Luke, who plays drums. Fun fact is Luke produced our first EP that we put out, and now he's producing our second one that we're making right now.
All right, let me see if I got all that. Justin, Luke. Kyle.
Yeah.
And I thought you were introducing him when you'd already gone on to him.
Oh,
so.
no. Wes has a mic, so he can speak.
I'm Wes. I'm the lead guitarist. I was asked to join Ocean Glass by Nish around August-ish. Yeah, about August, right around the lineup change. He sent me a text, and I'd been looking for a crew to jam with for a little while. Decided I would jump on board. It was a good decision.
Excellent.
Yep. And then I met Justin. Well, we had a class together last year, but then over the summer, his band, and he's in the Island Dwellers, and Ocean Glass played a show together.
The what Dwellers?
The Island Dwellers.
I swear I heard On Dwellers the first time. So
it's just running with the cold here.
You're very good at sharing information, but I'm apparently not as good at catching all of it before you.
That's totally fine. I talk kind of fast.
So,
but yeah, we.
It's good for radio, probably.
Yeah, and then we just added him on the list, and then as I said, Luke produced our other EP, and then he messaged me saying, "Hey, heard you guys need a drummer. I'm on campus. I'd love to drum for you guys," and now we got the whole band together.
Fantastic. Well, I saw you must be doing something right in that you have enough fans online that I wasn't sure I had the right band at first.
We're working on that. Yeah.
I thought, this is the famous Ocean Glass.
Yeah, that's us, really.
Yeah, we're famous. People see us and they're like, "Hey, I have a class with you. What's your name again?"
I would like to give some people something to ponder. One reason I think Ocean Glass stood out to me when you were talking about distance is in the 80s, there was a particular movie that was set in Ocean View, Illinois.
Oh.
And for people that are trivia-minded, I'll let them think about it over the course of the hour. And if anybody still needs me to answer that later, I will. But I'd rather shift the focus back to you guys and Ocean Glass, and that can just kind of simmer on the back burner. So what do you have coming up for us next?
This next song is called Anxiety, and it's actually our first single from our new EP, Untitled Yet. It'll be out soon. But yeah, look out for this online. It'll be full band, all the good stuff. Luke's making it sound really good back in the studio. But yeah, this is Anxiety.
Thirsty nights alone, trapped inside.
so nice. They clap for every song.
I really appreciate it.
I have mixed feelings because on one hand I heard all that applause, but it's all the way out there. So
We can clap for ourselves.
Yeah.
see, that's fantastic when there's not a TV camera behind me. You're a pro. Not that I ever did that for myself, but
Wink.
so do you have any gigs coming up after tonight that you want to promote?
Yes, we are lucky enough to be gracing the House of Blues in Chicago again. December 27th, 4:30 p.m. is when the show starts. We all have tickets on hand available. They're $10 from us, $15 at the door. Obviously, buying from us early means you get to meet us, say hi, and they're cheaper, so it's always a good time.
I like how casually you said again. Well, we're back at the House of Blues. Shouldn't be much different from the last few times.
I mean,
No, that's great.
we've been lucky to like have these big Chicago shows, like being a college band. You know, like these last 2 weeks, we haven't had time to like really get together and do stuff because it's just been finals, grad school apps, etc., work and whatnot. So it's been difficult to like manage all the time we want to put into this while we also have to manage like quote unquote real lives on the other side of the world. Because I think like 3 of us are graduating like either this semester or next semester. So
Have you worked out your plans for after that though?
we're working on it.
Okay.
To be determined.
Just got a job today.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Wes
trying.
is doing well.
I remember numerous local band stories where somebody said, "Hey, we can finally tour once we graduate," and the rest of the band was like, "What?"
Oh, we're doing
I have a salary.
But yeah, that's the show coming up. That's the big one, and then we'll be just locked down in Luke's basement, hammering out the rest of the EP, the rest of the winter break. So if you want to catch us before the spring, come see us. Drive down to Chicago, wherever you're at. It'll be a good time. We love seeing your guys' faces, and we just want to have a packed house of a fun time.
If you don't mind another question, since you said you mostly know each other or got together, Bradley, whatever.
We got together here. Sorry, the old guys were at Bradley.
Well, what I was going to ask is where normally I say Urbana, Champaign. Sometimes it's a mix.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's Savoy, Monticello. where does everybody identify from?
I'm
Hometown.
from Naperville, the suburbs of Chicago.
I'm from Bloomington, Illinois, which is like an hour northwest of here.
Yeah, west is far away.
Yeah, I'm Grays Lake, and most people don't know Grays Lake, so I say Gurney because that's where Six Flags is.
I think Carl Hauk is from there too.
There's a Six Flags in Gurney.
Not sure.
He was on the show before.
Okay, gotcha.
Actually, he just came back and played a show at Mike and Molly's a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
so.
really?
Full disclosure, I just learned that there's a Six Flags in Gurney, Illinois.
That's
Yeah.
that's known for.
Didn't
Yeah.
know that before.
That's how
just
people
now.
know where I live, actually.
And Justin and Luke?
Justin back there, Carroll Stream, right? Correct. Yeah. Carroll Stream, and then Luke is in West Chicago. So most of us are somewhat within like a 30-40 minute driving distance, an hour for me to Kyle, hour and a half. But West is all just super farther south than this, so. We'll have to steal West for a couple days over winter break and just lock them in with us.
Yeah. But you're all currently based here, though.
Yes, we all go to school here.
Yep.
4 of us are at U of I, and then 1 of us are at Parkland College.
See, I think if there's... I don't want to say a shortcoming, but I think it's sort of unfortunate when people go to U of I that it's difficult even if you make it without making a really concerted effort. It's hard to get to know like the context.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to even make it downtown during the semester if you have as much work as I did. And,
Yeah.
And so
it piles on.
you could graduate in 3 years and never know, neighboring counties or neighboring cities or.
Yeah.
If you graduated in 3 years, you probably wouldn't even get out of your room.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty true.
So thank you for giving a little geography lesson everywhere
yeah.
everybody's from, because
Yep.
those are all names I don't think I even heard until I was.
Yeah, basically 40 minutes in some direction from Chicago, you can find one of us probably in
Now-
some way, shape, or form.
Does he get bragging rights that if you guys tell people not from Illinois that you're from Chicago, he's the only one with actual word Chicago?
Chicago isn't actually part of Chicago.
Okay.
I learned like a couple years ago.
Let's just tell people, though.
The furthest west, actually.
Yeah.
When I go home, people ask me how I like living in Chicago, because apparently 3 hours south of Chicago is still Chicago if you're
yeah.
in.
Yeah, pretty
You
much
know.
Illinois is Chicago.
Right. Actually,
I think Illinois is in Chicago.
so are parts of Missouri and Wisconsin and.
Yeah, really.
So, anyway, you probably are ready to play a song. So,
We are indeed. I mean, as you heard, the last title of the last song was Anxiety. So we have a lot of songs revolving around more darker topics, but this is one of the few love songs I've ever written personally. And the guys are great enough to make it sound really pretty. And this one's for a girl who's awesome. Her name is Hannah, and this one goes out to Hannah. So maybe she's listening. We'll see. It's called Winnipeg. Tell me how you're doing. Is it autumn there or is it still raining? It's 15 hours to see what you're seeing. I wanna be drunk with you inside the city. Your body is a lush blooming garden. You've been hiding from my heart for too long. When I wake up, I wish we could be touching. And I hope you're always humming this song. Goddamn, you look holy. Goddamn, I wanna kiss you. I was born screaming these blasphemies, but you're so beautiful. I hope God will forgive me. And hey, Winnipeg, tell me, are you lonely? I've got some wine and some hours for us only. It's just 2 hours through airports and taxis. If you can wait, I'll be holding you shortly. And your body calls me like a siren. I've been dreaming about you for too long. When I wake up, I hope we could be touching. In my bones, you've been the loudest song. And goddamn, you look holy. And goddamn, I wanna kiss you. I was born screaming these blasphemies, but you so beautiful. I hope God will forgive me. And goddamn, you look holy. And goddamn, I wanna kiss you. I was born screaming these blasphemies, but you so beautiful. I hope God can forgive me. Miles and borders, we've never been farther. I want you closer. Miles and borders, we've never been farther. I want you closer. It's miles and borders, we've never been farther. I want you closer. It's miles and borders, we've never been farther. I want you closer. And goddamn, you look holy. And goddamn, do I wanna kiss you. I was born screaming out these blasphemies, but you're so beautiful. I know God will forgive me. Yeah, that was the happiest song we probably got on the Arsenal right now.
Downhill from here.
It goes downhill from here.
The applause is maybe not as many people, but it's closer. So
We'll take it. We'll take whatever we got.
So let's see. We've covered upcoming shows. What about web presence?
Oh, we
Booking
are
and all.
over that web presence.
I know you have a lot of fans online, so
Yeah, if you want to book us or like just get in contact, you can either message us on our Facebook page or you can email us at oceanglassband@gmail.com. We're everywhere. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. You can hear us on Spotify, Bandcamp, YouTube. Tumblr, I think. Yeah, we're on Tumblr. I run on Tumblr. Yeah, I should know that. I run the Tumblr. That's a problem.
That's for the more personal stuff.
Yeah. It's like
the more personal Ocean Glass.
Yeah, it's like that's where I go at like 2 a.m. I'm like, hey guys.
Oh, God. Just
kidding. I'm not gonna
say no more.
I think you covered everything except OkCupid. So.
Oh man, no. I think we're on Tinder.
I think we just got on that one.
I'm on Tinder.
We as a unit.
We just Ocean Glass as the entity is on
Entire
Tinder.
band.
You can go on a
Increase the
band
odds.
date.
You can't go on individual.
Yeah.
You get all of us, and you have to pay for the food.
And
What an offer!
yeah.
Operators are standing by. Call now. Take these 5 guys out to dinner over and over.
We're just really hungry. That's the truth of it. We're just really hungry. I had chips and salsa for dinner.
The things you learn on this show.
Yeah.
Educational programming.
College is what it is.
So, I think we covered social media.
Yeah.
Anything else on that front before the next song?
We're working on a Snapchat.
We're working on a
website.
Snapchat and a website. Yeah, that's gonna come soon. But other than that, yeah, no. We're gonna. This was a song we don't do that often. It's a slower one. I'm a creative writing major at U of I, so I write poetry a lot.
Okay.
That's part of my major. And this song came directly from a poem that I wrote about a failed relationship. It's called Ghosts in Bloom, and it's about this idea of like when two people separate, they become ghosts eventually. You know all these facts about a human being, but then you can never use those facts. Like, what is his favorite color, their birthday, favorite movie, what do they like to do when they're happy or sad. And but this is that moment where you first split. So you're not ghosts yet. You're still finding that seed to become a phantom. You're Ghost in Bloom.
You've obviously never tried blackmailing an ex.
I'm not. We're not. That's inappropriate. We're not gonna do that.
Can you imagine if every as soon as people broke up, they were immediately ghosts? They'd stay together almost. The
That's
rate of breakup would be a lot lower if you died right away.
Yeah, that is a morbid thought for sure.
Unless you just hated the other person so much. Then
Yeah,
that,
I mean-
I'm not down with that.
But yeah, this is a soft one. It's called Ghost in Bloom. Walked among the trees and they said, thank you for your tears. For our roots I gutted myself on the branches of the truth. What did the flowers really tell you? Tell me, what did the flowers really tell you? 'Cause they whispered to me you're not the light they believe you to be.
Maybe I'll find sunlight someday soon, but I know I won't find it here with you. And maybe I'll find sunlight someday soon. I know I won't find it here with you.
Artificial and fluorescent, you have a half-moon smile, the crescent oh so adolescent, like you with your childish heart, stupid heart not knowing exactly what it wants, playing along for the sake of fun. You were not who I thought.
Maybe I'll find sunlight someday soon, but I know I won't find it here with you. And maybe I'll find sunlight someday soon. I know I won't find it here with you. No full moon. We're ghosts in bloom. You know, full moon. We're ghosts in bloom. You know, full moon. We're ghosts in bloom. We're ghosts in bloom.
I hate to break the silence. It's like when the snow falls and it's just quiet. I was thinking, I actually have a 1990 song that would go great back to back with that, but since there's a whole hour of local music after you, it really doesn't matter. Do you know Ghost on a Highway?
I'm the wrong person to ask.
It's a very quiet song by a lady. So, well, I say that. She sings softly. It's not a quiet song, but now I've just given away one of my, no, it's...
Well, for the next song, we can't offer a 90s hit or anything, but this is a cover, and I think if some of the younger listeners or our age listeners are in this, then they'll know this one. It's by this band from Wilmette, Illinois called Fall Out Boy.
Oh, yeah.
So they're my favorite band in the entire world, so the fact that the guys allow me to indulge myself and do this is really nice, and they're fantastic. And I think they enjoy doing it too. Well, I'll say they will, yeah. It's a good time. Yeah, Kyle hates it. I'm just...
I like jumping around on stage.
But yeah, this is like one of our favorite covers to do.
Are they listening tonight?
I wish they were, man. If Fall Out Boy heard us and like,
out there.
yeah, Pete, if you're listening to this, I love you. So
I was gonna say you can't do this unless you got them listening. Then it's totally okay. But
yeah, hopefully, yeah, maybe they'll tweet about us. But yeah, they're why I started like writing like songs and stuff. So it's an honor to like give them some little tribute. Be like, hey, this is for you guys, Fall Out Boy. But yeah, this is Fall Out Boy's Sugar. We're going down.
I'll be your number one with a bullet. Loaded gun. and pull it.
WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign. You're listening to WEFT Sessions with special guest stars Ocean Glass. And before I forget, I never like to misinform people or be inaccurate. So the lyric is Ghost on a Highway. The title is just Ghost Highway. So before I get, 10 more phone calls telling me it's just Ghost Highway, it bugs me when people, especially DJs, announce a song with the wrong title. So I feel like that's part of the job. And remind me to tell you two things, two associations, if you will, with Fall Out Boy after the show. But
Sure.
they're not really relevant to the show. They're just, you might find them interesting. So
I most definitely will. I'm sure I will. Like any trivia about Fall Out Boy is like on my alley. If I could get a major in Fall Out Boy, it'd be great.
you can minor, I bet. Maybe not here.
Not here. I tried. They're like, go to ISU for that.
That's probably an independent study thing.
I'm just kidding. I love the ISU crowd. They're really nice to us.
You notice I just stepped right around that one?
Yeah, it was good. That was good. That was good on-air presence. Yeah, I'll get slapped for that later on from some of my friends. I'm sure it's okay.
Well, I don't know. After you hear the Fall Out Boy stuff, we might.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like our football team isn't that great, and ISU's is really good. So
They win.
yeah,
We're just-
we'll trade it off.
Just watch the listener count online hemorrhaging.
Everyone's like, this band is awful. Why are they saying these things about our town?
But really,
Then we can get into Cubs versus White Sox, and any remaining listeners will be
Oh,
gone.
I don't even watch baseball. Is it zero now? Is it count zero?
So, this is a music show, and we have a band that doesn't want to be identified. No, they're called Ocean Glass, and I'm actually really enjoying the show tonight.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Well, we haven't run out of things to talk about, or even close. And
Yeah, we're good at talking. We're pretty good at that. I got a big mouth, so. Yeah.
well, is there anything we haven't gotten to that you specifically want to get to before the next song?
I personally just wanted to just give a shout out to like the rest of the guys, because I mean we've been a unit for August, September, like 4 or 5 months, and we're pulling out shows left and right, and we're writing new music. Like almost every song you hear tonight is a new song that we've written with like all together. Like we're playing 2 old songs, but other than that, like there's 5 up here
Well,
that we've done.
Technically, the cover counts as an old song, I think.
I didn't count, that was the covers just not even part of the count, but I mean.
I think it predates you guys.
Oh
so.
yeah, a little bit, but yeah, it's just been a blessing to have these guys like working so hard as well. It's been a good change to have people on campus, and like you not just have like a band like I meet up with on weekends to hang out with, but like friends I see consistently, and I think we all got a good family brothership out of this. And
great.
Like you asked before about what our plans are, and you know what, if there are no plans afterwards, at least you got some good groomsmen at your wedding to come to, and maybe just have some fun with that. So
I have heard about broken up bands, and the only way they did reunion shows was somebody's wedding, and people are like, "Can I come?" Of course not. You don't know the bride and groom.
I mean, we saved money on 5 different weddings for like the band at least, so that's really nice.
Just one thing before I forget,
Sure.
because we're talking after every song, it didn't occur to me to even mention this, but please let me know before we go into the last song so that I have something ready after the last. If we go just up to 11 o'clock, we're good. But
Sure.
I'd feel really bad if we had a good show and then at 10:49 you're like, well, we're done, and
My time.
you got to jam and improv for 11
Yeah, we'll
minutes.
let you know when we finish this. Like, we'll say like this is the second to last song, and then we'll let you know
Fantastic.
like that. Awesome.
I also like to review stuff before the last song, like our show once again, so that you have your pen out and your calendar
Yeah.
and your
absolutely.
for people who don't just do it on devices.
Awesome.
Tattoo it on your arm.
Yeah, this next one's called 2 Bodies, a bonfire, because I'm really pretentious like that. And it's based off a dream, so we'll see how that one goes. Collection bottles on the back porch, and I can't stop staring at your eyes. We're drunk off stars and cheap beer, just 2 bodies and a bonfire, just 2 bodies and a bonfire. Swear that your skin was mine. Summer heat traded underneath these sheets, like we're two bodies as a bonfire. Like we're two bodies as a bonfire. City, dear Chicago, never felt so alive. I've been lost, you're my North Star. I'm missing two bodies and a bonfire. I'm missing your body and a bonfire. Your body and a bonfire. Your body and a bonfire. And yeah, that was Two Bodies, A Bonfire. Hope you guys like that one. That'll also be on the new upcoming Untitled As of Yet EP.
I'm sitting listening going, trick ending? No trick ending, they're talking. That would be a really, really convincing trick ending if it were, though. One thing that is always kind of funny when you see local bands evolve over the years is the songs where 90% of the audience applauds and the 10% of the audience that's heard them 20 times.
No, not to.
What's really bad is when the 10% holds back and the applause goes on so long that they finally join in and then the band starts. Yeah. So, let's see. How many more? 2, 3?
We have 3 more songs.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Well, don't let me keep you.
Awesome. So this next one's been the first single we released from the EP, we being like me and the old guys, but I think the new guys do it just as spectacularly, if not better. This is that song about, I write a lot about just failed relationships because I guess that's a common theme in my life, and we'll fix that. I'm getting better at it, but this was just about not being able to let go of someone that you really need to let go of. So if any of you out there have ever struggled with someone who you think probably isn't good for you and you just can't get away, maybe this song can help you get away from them, because you know what, you deserve better. So this one's called Stumble. So fearless, shoelaces knotted, but tripped over fingers. You smile like an angel, yeah, heaven it lingers. We've fallen for each other, such young October lovers. We've fallen like the leaves, as winter will freeze everything.
I stumble a bit every time I see you. My laces tied, I fall in these shoes. My heart is tied, my body will lose. I stumble a little bit now.
Reckless and careless, we're broken and beaten. The fading of colors, both our hearts are bruising, with shoelaces muddied and dirt on our fingers. We're both intertwined. All the stains, they will linger. We've fallen for each other. Oh, such dumb October lovers. We've fallen like the leaves as winter will freeze everything.
I stumble a little bit every time I see you. My waist is tight, I fall in these shoes. My heart is tight, my body will lose. I stumble a little bit, I stumble a little bit now. I wanna run away from you. I wanna run away from you now. I wanna run away from you, but you tie me down. I wanna run away from you. I wanna run away from you now. I wanna run away from you, but you tie me down. But you tie me down. Yeah, you tie me down. Tie me down with your hair. Little thing like that makes me fall under soil and dirt. Tie me down at first sight. Little girl like you makes me fall.
Oh, and we're buried here now.
Everything else gets a little muddy when I see you.
You tied me down.
And everything else gets a little muddy when I see you. When I see you, I stumble a bit every time I see you. My lace is tight, I fall in these shoes. My heart you've tied, my body will lose. I stumble a little bit, I stumble a little bit now. I wanna run away from you. I wanna run away from you now. I wanna run away from you, but you tie me down. I wanna run away from you. I wanna run away from you now. I wanna run away from you, but you tie me down. But you tie me down. Yeah, you tie me down.
And that was Stumble from Track by Track. If you want to hear a version of that, you can hear it online at bandcamp.com, oceanglass.bandcamp.com. It's also on Spotify. And
We have acoustic version.
yeah, we have this, like the new updated acoustic version of that from our Apartment 113 live acoustic sessions. That was also on our Bandcamp at oceanglass.bandcamp.com.
Where can I find the dubstep remixes?
We're working on those. We're working on
Yeah,
those.
in the works.
Yeah.
In the works. Oh, yeah.
We'll slate them for like an early 2017 release.
Well, that's all our older listeners are interested in. So
we figured that's the demographic.
We
and we're
wanted
trying
to get just the perfect amount of followers and then just disappoint everybody.
Yeah.
With a complete genre switch.
Our next album will be featuring Miley Cyrus on vocals, just her vocals. That's it.
I have always thought it would be a lot of fun to have a band that just like their third album just completely changed genres, and not like where they trashed their old fans or anything, but just like, all of a sudden this rap group is, doing classical music or polka or,
And
and,
Epiphany.
Yeah.
and people are like, well, it's clearly not the same people. Like,
Well, I think something that we do pride ourselves on is that we don't write songs with we have to fit an overall genre. We might start a song and be like, all right, this song fits this genre, but we never have like the upcoming EP isn't going to be a genre of, it's not an indie indie EP or an alternative or punk or anything. I think we all come from different backgrounds, so we try to incorporate that as much as we can. And I think people have heard that tonight too. That's all over the board. And you know what? If people like it, and mainly if we like it, then we're gonna play it and write it and do it. Yeah, this is our second to last song. This you can hear this acoustically as well in the live sessions. It's not a very nice song.
Oh, is this a song that there was one local singer-songwriter, and she actually got mad at her fans for liking one of her songs because she said they weren't allowed to like it.
Oh, no. If people like it, that's great. I mean, if they can relate to it, I feel bad because it's about being cheated on.
Okay.
One of the other people being your best friend.
So if it speaks to people, then they shouldn't...
If it speaks to you, you owe someone like a backhand slap or something, or just a very like angrily worded letter. I'm not condoning violence here, but I mean, some people sometimes just need a little...
Just know you're not alone.
Yeah, just know, yeah. So, this one's called Two Bastards in Boston. And I imagined our apartment in California, peering out at the sunset horizon, or on the East Coast, somewhere in a high-rise, with the perfect view of the Atlantic. We'd sleep in on weekdays, make pancakes for dinner for fun. But you're gone, and I'm all alone. You plucked my heart and slowly crushed it when we went down south through North Carolina. You were my peach from Savannah, Georgia, so sweet until the fruit began to spoil. We used to sleep in on weekdays, skip classes and trade kisses just because. But you're gone, but you're gone. Bastards in Boston, and you want my love for you to be forgotten. I spent the spring trying to make us blossom, but it turns out that you were already rotten. I imagined our house, me tending the garden, us growing old, me becoming a father. I imagined the room filled with your paintings, and hear you down the hall singing songs to our daughter, and hear you down the hall singing songs to our daughter, and hear you down the hall singing songs to our daughter. But you're gone with him, two bastards in Boston, and you want my love for you to be forgotten. And oh, I spent this spring trying to make us blossom, but it turns out that you were already rotting. We're already rotting. Oh, yeah. We've got one more for y'all coming up. Hopefully you guys aren't too sad after all of these really sad songs. I need to work on the repertoire a little bit.
I think a band is allowed one song that's not about raves and glow sticks. And
We're trying our best.
or I guess you could even have a really sad song about raves and glow sticks. Now I want to write that song.
Any song I try to write about a rave and glow sticks would be pretty sad.
Yeah, I feel there's not a lot of room to, we're no Kesha, so.
That's probably why.
Couldn't tell.
That's part of why you're on the show.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
I'm not sure we could get a release to I mean, some of the stuff she's done, we'd get in trouble for, and rightly so.
Probably, yeah. And probably not the best things to be purporting on a community radio station.
I mean, we can't even have a bake sale without some kind of permit. So.
Oh, wow. Then maybe Kesha would be a little an issue.
Edgy.
Edgy.
Anyway, also we only have conventional letters on our when we advertise bands.
I see.
So she'd have to have an S in her name when we
That'll mess it
advertised it.
up.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same.
About that bake sale, though, if you want to get that together, we'd love
we're
to
down.
play it.
We're not only good at playing shows, we're also good
And-
at eating a lot of food.
Yeah.
You got that across earlier. I'm still we haven't figured out how to narrow down which caller gets to pick up the tab for your dinner.
I'm waiting.
We'll be cheap. It'll be Taco Bell. It's fine.
Okay, or we've
Still
got some
won't be
taco
cheap.
stands in town if you want to diversify your taco
is true.
portfolio.
I'm thinking about their wallet more so than my stomach at this point. But yeah,
Hey, everybody needs one.
everyone does.
His is probably extensive.
Yeah,
like a shady lane.
I eat a lot of like different. Yeah, just.
I'm so ready for this food.
Yeah. Wes is just thinking about dinner, right?
Yeah, really though.
Cilantro, yay or nay?
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah.
Is that a united front?
United Front.
It's not a united front, guys.
Oh, Kyle.
no.
I know, and you know what? I think now is the time to say I think we're gonna have to go different directions.
Well, you heard it here first, guys.
You heard it here first, folks.
You could just call it coriander? Is that the other name for it?
I think so. I'm not.
Oh, I love coriander.
There we go. See,
We're good.
I got the band back together. Just in the nick of time. Okay, so let's plug if you wouldn't mind, your shows again.
Yes, we have that one big humongo mongo show coming up December 27th at House of Blues in Chicago. Tickets are $10 available from us. If you can't meet up with us personally, but you want to come to the show, you can just let us know that you want to go, and we can write your name down. We'll pay for your ticket, and then you just pay us directly. We'll hunt you down for that $10. But it's like a will call list kind of thing. We're the will call.
We
for
know
you.
people.
I assume this offer is restricted to the Midwest.
If you want to fly out from the coast and see us, that'd be amazing.
The same person who is picking up your dinner will pick up their travel
sure.
expenses.
Probably already on their way.
And yeah, it's the only show we got. Hope you guys go on to that. It'll be a really good time. We'll be playing a lot of fun songs and a lot of other good bands too. Yeah, it's the only show in the foreseeable future, though we're recording the EP.
When you say a lot of other good bands too, is it too many to remember them all, or?
Oh, I got them all on
Okay.
my head. So headlining is the Threads, and then it'll be us. Before us is Everyone Says. These are all local bands, by the way, from the Chicago Midwest area. And then it's The Hill, and then opening. I am forgetting one band, and I'm a bad. Spectators, and there's still one more. They got added a week ago though, so I don't really remember the names because they got added late.
I think that's fair. I didn't want to say, hey, put you on the spot and then know that.
I got most of them, though.
My little brother's band. I can't remember what they're called.
We try to support all the bands in the area, and hopefully they support us back. Because I think without a band family, without a community, then the scene can't really thrive. So
Isn't that the truth?
yeah.
I think that's how we've done what we have done, really.
Yeah, just we've played a lot of shows. Off the top of my head, the Phantom Broadcast and Uriah. Those are two awesome bands we played with a lot.
Uriah was just here,
Last week,
Yeah,
right?
we saw that.
Yeah. Tell
Yeah,
us
very
about
cool.
that. I was trying to tune in. My computer was giving me issues, and I was.
I
really
had the
sad.
same
Yeah.
when I was home for Thanksgiving. I couldn't tune into my own show. It was really
it was
frustrating.
odd, but I'm sure they killed it. I mean, we've seen them live multiple times, and we played
yeah.
with them, and they're just great dudes. They're doing awesome things. So if you guys ever want to see a really good show, go see Uriah because they got just as much energy and pizzazz as we do.
And could you give out your social media one more time?
Yes. So for Facebook, it is facebook.com/oceanglassband. Again, that one is facebook.com/oceanglassband. From there, you can find links to most of our stuff. If you want to stream us online, oceanglass.bandcamp.com. Our YouTube is also youtube.com/oceanglassband. And if you want to email us, oceanglassband@gmail.com.
Before I forget, I during one of the last two songs told a listener from Florida I would pass on that she likes your material. So
Oh, wow. We have
Wow.
4 listeners. Thank you, Miss Florida.
Oh, was it my mom? Did you ask?
Is your mom in Florida?
Mom was in Florida.
Davie, Florida?
No.
Then it wasn't your mom.
Ooh, maybe
Mom
it's...
doesn't like our music, so.
Oh,
Rob.
she could have been using a public phone booth to throw me off.
Well,
Those exist?
That's actually a really good point. Remember, I'm doing 1990 after this, so well.
surrounded by salt water.
One more song from Ocean Glass, and then another hour of local music. And everybody, please stay tuned for more local music. And as I said, I still have some comments for you guys afterwards. So thank you. And this is WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign with Ocean Glass for one more song on WEFT Sessions.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Mike, for running sound. And thank you for having us. This is Saltwater. Have a blast.
This is my honesty, the best that I can say. If you expect more from me, you'll end up disappointed. And if you expect more from me, you'll end up disappointed. It's raining salt in my bedroom tonight. My heart explodes like dynamite. Jumping on mountains and then diving into lakes. Trying to get over 6 months worth of mistakes. I've been alone for a couple of days. Opening wounds, now the scars will say. You've always loved me in the worst kind of way. I'm being honest, what do you want me to say? If you'd expect more from me, you'll end up disappointed. And if you'd expect more from me, you'll end up empty-handed. Solo! Do I leave you sad? Do I leave you empty? Do I leave you sad? Do I leave you empty? Do I leave you sad? Do I leave you empty? Do I leave you sad? Do I leave you empty? Do I leave you sad? Do I leave you empty? Do I leave you sad? All right, speed it up. Do I leave you empty? Leave you empty. Do I leave you sad? Do I leave you empty? One more time, boys. Do I leave you empty? Do I leave you sad? Well, if I leave you empty, oh, you have nothing in your head.
We have been Ocean Glass. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
Holy crap, that was fun.
Hope you guys had a good time too. And again, you can find us online and yeah, come see us in Chicago.